Hi guys, I'm here with a tutorial on how to take short hair and blend it into a weft extension. This one I got off of Amazon for no more expensive than $15, and it is this one really thick weft. And I'm just going to use this one and see if I can blend it into my hair in a half up, half down. Okay, so first things first, I did order synthetic hair extensions. Not only for the benefit that they're cheaper, but also they already come kind of pre-styled. You cannot restyle these. You can't apply heat onto them. They are essentially plastic. So with that being said, you want to make sure that your hair is already pre-styled. So let's just go ahead and get started, and I'm going to show you my tips and tricks and techniques as a professional hairstylist. So what you're going to want to do first is section off your hair into 3 different sections. The top section is going to be what you use to style your hair, whether you do braids, twists, you put it up in a bun. I think for today I'm going to put it up in like a little messy bun. Your middle section is going to be what sandwiches the weft, and your bottom section is going to be hair that you hide. Solely for the reason that when I bring my hair forward, if I were to have that weft in there, all of these pieces would still be showing as very short. Okay, so first I'm going to take my temples and I'm just going to meet it in the back, kind of making like a horseshoe kind of shape. This is the back, okay? But once you have this section, you're just going to twist it up and you're going to get it out of the way. This is the last section that you're going to be working with today. So I just clipped it out of the way. My next section, I'm going to be taking from behind my ears, kind of this kind of corner to corner. Again, I'm going just straight back. This one you do want it to be more straight because you want the density on both sides of your head when your hair's down to be the same. All right. So once you know it's even, you're again just going to twist it up and out of your way. Once again, just clipping it. You're not touching it. So this is where the fun part happens. You're now going to have all of this hair. Now, the thicker your hair, the more hair it's going to be. There's a couple ways you can go about doing this. If it is short enough, you can take a clear elastic and just ponytail it by your nape, twist it, pin it up, and bobby pin it. Another method you can do if it's too thick is you can braid it, and then it's a little flatter, and then you can pin it up. So what I'm going to be doing is the first method because I just think it's the easiest to start off with. So you're going to be taking a clear elastic, and I'm going to loosely, I'm not going to go directly against my nape because then when I flip it up, there's going to be a little bit of a bump. So I'm going to go maybe half an inch past where that hairline ends. See my hair tie right there? It's not exactly touching it. I'm going to flip it up, and I'm just going to start pinning it in place. You can use as many bobby pins as you want, honestly, because you're not going to see it. Just make sure that it is secure and tight. Depending on like the density of your hair kind of determines this next part. So the thicker your hair is, and clearly mine's pretty thick, the more you want to have on the bottom of this part. So you just want enough to cover your tracks. So I'm going about half an inch from where I made that part, and I'm using this as my insurance almost. This is like my veil. I'll re-pin it up, then I'm going to clamp this on. These have these kinds of clamps. Most clip-in extensions are that kind of clamp. I'm going to hold it by my middle ones. And I'm just going to find the middle of my head, and I'm just going to feel for it. I'm equal distance away from the middle of my head. I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to clamp it. So once like these are kind of sitting relatively where you want, you can always go back in and adjust it. You're going to take a hair tie, and you're going to style up this top section. In my case, I want to do like a messy bun look. So I'm just going to take it, I'm going to do a messy bun, and I'm going to bobby pin it in place to make it appear a little bit bigger. An example would be taking the front, I'm going to clip it down, or not clip it, pin it. And I'm going to take the sides and also pin them down. So once everything is exactly kind of like where you want, you can go about your day. I will say if you're using synthetic extensions, they do tend to tangle a little bit easier. So just keep an eye on it, keep a brush at hand. If you plan on brushing your hair throughout the day, I suggest when you are installing your extensions, before you clip them in, tease the area so it has more grip to it. So when you're brushing on it, you don't accidentally unclip it or yank it out if there's not that much of an anchor to it. But that is it for today's tutorial. If you have any other tutorials that you want to see from me, I love all sorts of hair hacks, and I would be more than happy to demo any for you. I am in the hair industry, so I have a couple of tricks up my sleeve, and I hope to see y'all soon. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.